This is one of the most performed stages where the play goes on from 9 to 5. And now major companies are redefining their rhythm. What was once a tale of stability is now a story of transformation, with the scary part of layoffs. And this is not new. 2023 was filled with layoffs. With the newer technologies coming up every day, all major companies have done it. And surprisingly, Google is still doing it in 2024. Google, one of the tech industry's giants, is reportedly set to lay off hundreds of workers as the wave of job cuts continue to sweep through the tech sector in 2024. This development has raised concerns and questions about the stability of even the most prominent players in the industry. Sources close to the matter reveal that Google's decision to cut hundreds of jobs is part of the broader cost-cutting strategy, driven by various factors such as changing market dynamics, technological shifts, and the need to stay competitive. The affected employees are reported to be from various departments, raising eyebrows about the scope and magnitude of the layoffs. While Google's move might be surprising, it's not isolated. The tech industry has been witnessing a surge in layoffs across various companies, both large and small. As technology evolves rapidly, companies are compelled to adapt, sometimes at the expense of their workforce. The trend of layoffs in 2024 is indicative of a larger transformation within the tech landscape. So the question prevails that what could be the factor contributing to tech layoffs? Primarily, it could be automation and artificial intelligence, reducing the need for manual intervention. This has led to job redundancies in certain sectors. The relentless march of technology, particularly in the realms of automation and artificial intelligence, is a double-edged sword. While these advancements bring efficiency and innovation, they also replace certain jobs, leading to workforce downsizing. Industries such as manufacturing, customer service, and even certain aspects of white-collar jobs are witnessing the displacement of workers due to automation. Secondly, let's consider market saturation and competition. The tech industry is highly competitive, and companies are constantly striving to stay ahead. Some may resort to layoffs as a means to optimize operations and maintain profitability in the face of market saturation. In some cases, this may involve mergers, acquisitions, or restructuring, leading to redundancies. Moreover, as markets become saturated with similar products or services, companies may engage in cost-cutting measures, including layoffs. There are also global economic uncertainties. Economic uncertainties on a global scale, influenced by geopolitical tensions and unforeseen events, can impact the financial health of companies. In response, they may implement cost-cutting measures, including layoffs. The world has become more interconnected than ever, but the interconnectedness also means that economic shocks in one part of the globe can reverberate globally. Companies often respond to economic downturns or uncertainties by tightening their budgets, which may include reducing their workforce. Events like pandemics or recessions can trigger widespread job cuts. Changing consumer preferences are also one of the main reasons. Shifts in consumer preferences can render certain products or services obsolete, prompting companies to restructure and reallocate resources, often leading to downsizing. Industries are constantly evolving, and companies must adapt to stay relevant. However, these changes can lead to layoffs as companies restructure, pivot, or streamline operations. Disruptions caused by new business models, changing consumer preferences, or the advent of disruptive technologies can render certain job roles obsolete, impacting the livelihoods of those employed in those sectors. Layoffs are terrifying, but what are the impacts on employees and industry at a personal level? The layoffs at Google and other tech companies have significant implications not only for the affected workers, but also for the industry as a whole. The displaced employees may face challenges in finding new opportunities, while the industry may experience a temporary contraction before stabilizing. The repercussions of widespread layoffs are deeply felt by individuals and their families. The sudden loss of employment brings financial instability, stress, and uncertainty about the future. Many individuals may struggle to find new employment opportunities, particularly when their skills are no longer a high demand. The emotional toll can be immense, affecting mental health and overall well-being. In recent years, layoffs have become an increasingly common phenomenon across various industries. With the trend gaining momentum, this pervasive occurrence is reshaping the employment landscape, impacting individuals and communities on a significant scale. Several factors contribute to the rise in layoffs, and the effects on those affected are profound. The layoffs can have not only personal, but also an impact on communities. Beyond the personal level, communities bear the brunt of increased layoffs. Local economies can suffer as a result of reduced consumer spending, or social structures may be strained due to the challenges faced by those affected. Communities may experience increased rates of poverty, homelessness, and strained social services as they grapple with the aftermath of widespread job losses. In the preceding years, several prominent companies across various industries found themselves grappling with economic challenges, technological shifts, and other factors that led to significant workforce reductions. Among these, IBM, a stalwart in the tech industry, initiated multiple rounds of layoffs, notably in 2020, as part of a strategic realignment towards cloud computing and artificial intelligence. Similarly, Cisco Systems, another key player in the technological sector, announced layoffs in 2020 to adapt to evolving market dynamics, emphasizing a focus on cloud and software-defined networking. The Walt Disney Company, renowned for its entertainment ventures, implemented substantial layoffs in 2020 across its diverse divisions, particularly impacting theme parks, owing to the profound disruptions brought about by the global COVID-19 pandemic. In the aerospace industry, Boeing experienced a challenging period in 2020, prompting the announcement of layoffs. This decision was influenced by decreased demand for new aircraft and travel restrictions, reflecting the broader struggles faced with the aviation sector during the pandemic. Meanwhile, ride-sharing giant Uber also underwent layoffs in 2020, responding to a decline in demand as lockdowns and travel restrictions significantly impacted the transportation industry. In the technology and hospitality sectors, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, HPE, and Airbnb implemented workforce reductions in 2019 and 2020, respectively. HPE's restructuring aimed to streamline operations and focus on high-margin businesses, while Airbnb adjusted its workforce in response to challenges faced by the travel industry during the pandemic. Furthermore, telecommunication giant AT&T undertook layoffs in 2018 as part of a broader cost-cutting initiative. The ever-evolving telecommunication landscape and the need to adapt to changing market conditions contributed to the restructuring efforts. These instances highlighted the dynamic nature of the business environment, where companies are compelled to make strategic adjustments in response to economic uncertainties, technological advancements, and industry-specific challenges. The autonomous vehicle technology company has since confirmed that about 3% of its workforce has been laid off. When companies face financial challenges or the need for cost-cutting, several alternatives to layoffs exist. One common approach is to implement reduced work hours or flexible schedules, allowing employees to maintain their positions while the company adjusts to changing demands. Temporary furloughs represent another option, providing employees with a temporary break from their duties with an expectation of returning when conditions improve. Voluntary leave programs offer employees the choice to take unpaid leave voluntarily, contributing to cost reduction without imposing involuntary layoffs. Additionally, companies may consider offering early retirement packages, encouraging senior employees to retire voluntarily, thus reducing the workforce without resorting to layoffs, especially for those nearing retirement age. Investing in cross-training and skill development programs is another alternative. This strategy enhances workforce versatility, enabling employees to take on different roles within the company as needs change, minimizing the necessity for layoffs. Job sharing is a unique approach where 2 or more employees share responsibilities for a single full-time position, allowing for reduced individual work hours. Implementing a freeze on hiring or salary increases is a temporary measure that helps control costs without resorting to layoffs. Internal restructuring, involving the reorganization of departments, streamlining processes, or consolidating roles, can optimize efficiency and reduce costs without necessarily reducing headcount. Open communication with employees about the financial challenges the company faces can foster collaboration. In some cases, employees may propose cost-saving measures or accept temporary sacrifices to help the organization weather difficulties. Outsourcing non-core functions is another alternative, allowing companies to focus on their core competencies while controlling costs. Layoffs have taken the uphill graph, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, and business missteps resulting in job cuts that increased in 2023 and seem to be accelerating in 2024. All layoffs combined, a survey says that about 240,000 jobs were lost in 2023, 50% higher than the previous year. And Google is not alone in the list. Microsoft has also announced a possible layoff, with Swiggy following lead. The company is set to cut its workforce by 6%, affecting 350 to 400 roles across teams like technology, call center, and corporate roles, with senior leaders having been briefed to conduct these layoffs gradually over the coming weeks, the sources added. Paytm, Amazon, Salesforce, Flipkart also gave a hint on a sooner job cut. The surge in layoffs is a complex issue intertwined with technological progress, economic uncertainties, and shifting industry landscapes. The effect on individuals and communities are far-reaching, necessitating a nuanced approach from both policymakers and businesses to mitigate the impact and foster a more resilient and adaptive workforce. Hey, we hope you liked watching our video. If you enjoyed watching this video, then click on the like and definitely subscribe to our channel. Share your ideas and views in the comment section below.